this video, I will be discussing about why software has defect in it. Software has bugs because building software is a complex human activity performed under constraints. Here are some main reasons: miscommunication or no communication. For example, a client tells the project manager they want a simple login system. The developer assumed email-only login, but the client expected social media login, such as Google or Facebook. This is a miscommunication. The feature has to be rebuilt. It is waste of time and waste of money. Another example, the design team updated the button color and layout, but forgot to inform developers. That result in inconsistent UI in the final product. Software complexity. For example, an enterprise banking system integrates with payment gateway, fraud detection tools, mobile applications, legacy database, and third-party APIs. The many dependencies make this system hard to maintain, and a small change in one module may cause unexpected failure somewhere else. Another example, large system like Amazon handles millions of transactions per second, making a architecture highly complex and difficult to manage. Hidden defect may be in the application. Next reason to have a defect in application is programming errors. For example, a developer writes a loop that does not properly check arrays limit. That may crash the system because array index out of bounds. Another common example is forgetting to close the database connection, leading to memory leaks and system slowdown. That is a system performance issue. Changing requirements. Let's say halfway through the developing an e-commerce application, the client decided they also want a subscription feature and multi-currency support. The team must redesign the parts of the system. That will increase the cost of the system and delay the delivery. This often happens in a startup where business strategy evolves rapidly. Changing frequent requirement also confuse the team. That may lead to latent defect in the application. The other reason software may have defect in it, time pressure and unrealistic schedule. For example, management promised delivery in 3 months, even though developer estimated 6 months. To meet the deadline, the team skips code review and proper testing, leading to bug in the production. Poorly documented code may leave the defect in software. For example, a developer writes complex logic but leave no comments or documents. When they leave the company, a new developer struggles to understand how the system works and slow down the maintenance, increase the risk of errors. Another example, in the code, variable named x1 or temp2 or data3 without explanation that makes code hard to understand. Inadequate testing can cause software defect. For example, an application is only tested on Android device but not on iOS. After release, iPhone user report crashes. Another example, due to the lack of resource, performance testing has not been completed. That will leave errors in the production. The system may be very slow. If you find this video is helpful, please click on the like button